Okay guys, to be completely honest with you, mission failed. Oops. I can't help it. I didn't mean to. I ended up getting pretty drunk, to be honest with you. But the thing is, I'm actually not disappointed in myself because it was very unintentional. Like, my mindset was very different than what it used to be. So, you know, it wasn't like I went there like, yeah, let's get absolutely smashed. The issue was, and the excuse that I'm going to make is that there was this one cocktail which was like incredible. Taste of juice, went down an absolute treat. It was like this gin cranberry thing, and I literally just didn't really process how many I was having. And to be fair, I didn't even feel that bad, like whatsoever at the party. I didn't feel drunk. I thought so anyway. It was in the car on the way home and I was like, okay, fuck. Oops. I was a little bit sick, but I just think it's my body's way of rejecting it. Like, my body doesn't like alcohol, my mind doesn't like alcohol. I had a very fun time, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's like I'm very aware of the fact, like, I watch videos the next day and I'm like, that's just not me. It's not me, and it's not even like a more fun version of me. So other people, they might believe that, but for myself, I look at that and I'm like, who the fuck is that? It's definitely not me. If I want to actually try and like dive into why I think I ended up getting drunk and not really fulfilling my wishes, it's because I think like I said, I usually get a bit carried away. I wasn't present. Yeah, I think as soon as a bit of alcohol enters my system, like, my entire sense of self is just completely blurred. And I used to love it, this feeling. I no longer like this feeling. I only have myself to blame, but at the end of the day, it's not really like a blame thing. Like, again, I'm not mad at myself, I'm just justifying why I got like that, and why I won't be getting like that why I won't be getting like that in that type of state again for a long time. I definitely won't. I won't have anything else like this come up. I mean, the fact that I went out last night was very different for me. Like, I used to get in that state even when I was coming out of my drinking phase and I was like, this isn't really for me anymore. I'd still get like that once a week at least, because I would try and like hold on to this social life and hold on to that party culture. So I was still giving into that, but yeah, because it's just not even, it's like no longer part of my lifestyle whatsoever. I really don't mind the odd special occasion for me. I'm not mad about it. It's just living my life. And a lot of people look at people like me and think you're not living your life anyway, you're not making the most of your teens. I'm not interested in it, do you know what I mean? You probably wouldn't be able to tell that if you saw me in the bar yesterday. I looked like I was having a well of the time, because I was. But my point is, I don't crave to now do it again and again and again. I'm so happy I broke that pattern, because usually I would have had a really good night like last night. I never know when to end either. I would have gone on till as late as I possibly could, and I would be like, right, I want to do it again, I want to do it again. Do you know what I mean? It's an addiction, and I managed to break that for myself because I realised all the negative effects it had on me personally. Not saying that it does for everybody. But yeah, so I woke up not feeling too great this morning, I'll be honest. I don't let myself feel hungover, because otherwise I will start to feel guilty. And that's just a personal preference again. So I kind of got like straight up, did all my morning stuff that I normally do. Obviously just in a bit of a giggly state, like hungover giggly state. But that's fine, I still ticked the boxes and went for a walk. Went to the gym to get more steps in, like all my steps in, and we had a nice family lunch today. It sounds like I'm farting. That's the gym mat against the radiator, just to let you know. We had a family lunch before everybody kind of disperses and goes their own way, because some family live quite far, and that was really nice. Oh, I also said yesterday in my videos to justify the fact that I was drinking, I was like, yeah, a lot of people that I watch and listen to, like spiritual speakers, I've like seen it quite a bit recently, how they said that it can be used as spiritual practice, alcohol. And today, again, to make myself feel less guilty, I on my walk was trying to find like a podcast episode or something that discusses this. I couldn't find one literally anywhere. The one that I thought was discussing it, I downloaded it, it was just talking about going sober. sobriety and finding God and shit, and I was like, wow, this is not helping. So I don't really know what podcast that was that I saw that on, and I couldn't really find anything about it. And I even searched it up on TikTok, and I'm not gonna lie, when you search up alcohol and spirituality, it's always just how alcohol, you know, lowers your vibration, which it does. Like, I know this, I don't want to hear it again, I don't want to be reminded today, any day but today. Lowers your vibration. Like, the reason I'm not disappointed, I've literally said this already, but the reason I'm like, oh, it's a bit frustrating, is because I've been doing so good recently. Like, everything energetically I've been doing really well, food wise, meditation, like my daily routine, and just overall emotionally doing pretty good, and high vibrations pretty much. And I didn't want that to like be a major setback, but it wasn't, because I have a different approach to it now. That used to, for me, would have been a huge setback. I would have been absolutely fuming at myself. But it's just, as somebody that doesn't drink much at all anymore, when I do, it hits me like a truck. And I need to find a way around this, or just not drink really strong cocktails the entire night. That would have probably been the solution, but oops. Yeah, mission failed, but it's okay. Learning curve. Probably will do the same thing next year. I don't like alcohol, but sometimes I indulge. Simple as that. Yeah, okay, gonna do my yoga and go to bed, and it's literally like 7 p.m. or something. I'm just tired as shit, but I'll see you tomorrow.